BJP will win Delhi as a series of other elections across the country. That be the case, why is it that the BJP has deployed its heavy artillery? And my colleague Rahul Kanwal put that question to the Union Finance Minister Arun Jaitley. Let's listen in.
We're on the campaign trail with the Union Finance Minister, Mr. Arun Jaitley. Sir, welcome to Hot Pursuit. With just days to go for the Union budget, what's the Finance Minister doing out on the streets of Delhi?
Well, elections are an essential and the most important part of democracy. You have to remain in power in order to be able to present the budget. Therefore, our party must win. We've done exceedingly well in the Lok Sabha. We did exceedingly well in the recent state assemblies. And we are trying to win Delhi also.
No, but the concern is that at a time when you and your entire team should be focused on putting together the budget papers, your mind is clearly diverted. And obviously, I saw you were just coming out of a meeting in the North Block, but you've also been spending a lot of time strategizing the BJP election. Is this a sign of panic, sir?
I think multitasking is a quality. It's not a sign of panic.
But the BJP in this election has called in. I was at Dharmendra Pradhan's residence yesterday. Calls were being made to Odisha, calls were being made to Jharkhand. Reinforcements were being called in. RSS reinforcements, BJP reinforcements. Why do you need to roll out such heavy arms?
We are not going to take anything to chance. In Maharashtra, Jharkhand, Jammu, Srinagar, Haryana, we exactly did the same. When these are standalone assembly elections, not a part of a larger general election or something, the Amit Shah style of electioneering has been to put in the entire strength of the party into one.
The recent opinion polls that have come out by Nielsen, CD4 show that the BJP's campaign in the last few days seems to be gasping for breath, whereas the Aam Aadmi Party has the tailwinds behind.
I don't want to comment on opinion polls. What one of the channels has done, I can on the face of it see unscientific methodology. Votes don't get split between three parties. The BSP gets something, the others get something, and therefore to say that they don't exist and therefore this is the basis of my opinion poll, it lacks a scientific basis. I also have been a near resident cephalogist in the BJP myself for now over 2 decades, and we also do our own studies. And I think we are going to comfortably win the election.
So the BJP campaign in Maharashtra, Jammu and Kashmir, Jharkhand, Haryana was always a positive, pro-government, pro-development campaign. Now, if you see the campaign over the last 24 hours, the BJP in Delhi suddenly has got very negative, putting out personalized attacks against Kejriwal. Why is that?
There's going to be no personalized attack against anyone. I am at least very clear about it, and that's what I've conveyed to various people. The campaign is purely positive. We have a star in Prime Minister Narendra Modi. We put him in front in his quality of governance and compare with the kind of rot that we keep hearing what the UPA did. Jayanti Natarajan's letter itself is an example of that rot. As far as Kiran Bedi is concerned, we have a person of absolute integrity, ability. She's a person who has the ability to go on and on till she delivers. People have seen her for the last 40 years as an exemplary police officer. She's been iconic. Iconic in the sense that she's got international recognition as a police officer. And I can tell you, she's the best thing that can happen to governance in Delhi. She's a lady who knows how to deliver. She doesn't shy away from controversies. And she'll go to any extent. And therefore, a person like this makes a lateral entry into the BJP. It's good for us and it's good for Delhi.
Her campaign seems to have been rather lukewarm so far. We've travelled with her on a couple of her road shows. If you compare with the number of people who are trooping out for an Aam Aadmi Party roadshow, there are many more people cheering for AAP right now.
You see, the ability to mobilize people for a particular roadshow is not symbolic. How is the voter receiving you? What is the general buzz of the voter? And my own analysis is we are comfortably ahead as far as the Delhi election is concerned.
Why is the campaign turned negative? Look at the ads in the papers this morning. You brought in Kejriwal's children. You made a very personalized kind of attack.
You see, is it not a valid political argument to say it's either a one-party government or political opportunism? Can't we remind people of the history where somebody swears by children and then goes and hugs the Congress on day one in order to come to power? Therefore, is it not a validly available political argument to us, considering that Aam Aadmi Party its birth lies in negativism. Its political approach is negativism. We are contesting on our ability to govern. This election is governance versus anarchy. That was the Prime Minister's speech at Ramlila Maidan. That's our campaign, and we are going to go ahead with this campaign.
While you say that bringing Kiran Bedi in has been the best thing you've done in this campaign, there's also been a big backlash. There's a lot of local BJP leaders and workers not working as hard because they're unhappy with her presence.
Not in the least. In fact, the general buzz and undercurrent of the BJP workers is one of extreme enthusiasm as far as Kiran Bedi is concerned.
Just this morning, Satish Upadhyay put out a letter where he said, "जो भूल चूक हुई, जो नाराजगी है, उसको किनारे करो. अगर हार गए, तो जिंदगी भर पछताएंगे." Those are very strong. And
No. That is not in relation to her. That is addressed in the local constituency. There are more than one aspirant. So those who haven't got a ticket, please work. That's an appeal to them.
Has the strategy to bring Kiran Bedi into the poll fray worked? Because you were the main driver behind this idea.
I think it's worked. It's worked very well. Our campaign has got a very powerful face as far as Delhi leadership is concerned. And having a person of that level of credibility in the campaign is going to do us a lot of good.
Will Jayanti Natarajan be joining the Bharatiya Janata Party after?
Not that I am aware of. I have not heard of anything to this effect.
Has she had a meeting with Amit Shah?
I am not aware. I am not aware of anything. Such thing. If I was aware, I could have commented on it.
If she's open to the idea of joining the BJP, would you be open to the idea?
I'm not answering any hypothetical question. I am not even aware of it. But what I think is most important is the reflection that letter has on the quality of governance the UPA gave. Our economy suffered, our image suffered, lakhs of crores worth of projects were held up. This was not merely crony capitalism, as I put it earlier in the day. Who I should give permission to, who I should not give permission to, depends on what the political position of the party is, not the statutory norms. This is what was happening. And I think this was what I call the sadistic economics of the UPA. That we must teach somebody a lesson, even if it costs the country heavily.
Okay, to end, as we wait for the voters of Delhi to decide who they wish to vote for, are you tense, or do you believe that the 10th of February will decide what course Indian politics takes from here? What's at stake?
No, I don't think the course of Indian politics is dependent on these factors, but I'm quite comfortable about the fact that we are doing quite well.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Jaitley, for joining us. We wish you all the best.
Thank you.